Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pharaoh. A new era, a truly new era today as we enter the Old Kingdom era. The best kingdom. I don't know, it's probably one of the most fun parts of the game though, because Old Kingdom, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure I'm right. As far as I know, that's when the pyramids were going up. Oh yeah. This is coming soon. Gonna be building those soon. So we're rising to unprecedented might, wealth, and glory during the Old Kingdom. Yet even as incredible new monuments rise throughout the Nile Valley, seers make disturbing predictions about the fate of the two lands. Hell yeah. Just because we build pointy stuff doesn't mean we're going to, you know, be there forever. So, we start the Old Kingdom with a couple choice again between Selima Oasis and Abu. Abu is the peaceful choice, Selima the military one, and as much as the last choice, Bedit and Abidju, as much as those two were somewhat similar, it's just introduction to Navy and stuff. Those two are pretty different as I recall. Like Selima is military, it's the introduction to woodcutting, I believe. And then Abu is just build a big city. I believe, no, I don't believe. I know in the original that Abu was the first mission where you could reach maximum level of housing. And you're kind of encouraged to do that, I guess, though you really don't have to. We're going to start with that one. I tend to, I don't know. I started a Beju and then Bedit last time, so peaceful military. Let's just keep that pattern, I guess. You need to reach 4,000, which is quite a bit. But like I just said, you can reach a maximum level of housing in this level, so maybe we do that. We'll see. Culture 30, prosperity 30. Nothing to scoff at. Have an average kingdom rating. That's pretty cool too. Alright, let's go. Land trade routes are much better. Oh yeah, they are. They're easier to manage, that's for sure. Anything you trade from sea, you need the dock, and then you need the stuff that gets traded near the dock. So you always have to balance everything. It's not easy. It's not easy. Alright. Play.
A new Pharaoh, Nebka, has been proclaimed, heralding the beginning of the third dynasty of Egyptian rulers. Nebka has brought great organization and structure to Egypt, ordering that all our realm be divided into districts, or nomes, each governed by a local ruler called a nomarch. Though this system may seem rigid, under his leadership Egypt has grown and prospered, and made many great achievements in art and architecture. Pharaoh wishes to extend the borders of our realm further south into Nubia. He orders that a city be founded at the first cataract of the Nile on the island of Abu, that we may take advantage of the abundant deposits of gemstones, granite, and sandstone to be found there. The growing necropolis of Abjadu demands these materials for the creation of more and more elaborate tombs for the nobility.
Sure.
The capital at Men-Nefer too may have need of bricks for the construction of tombs, and Pharaoh Nebka may approve requests for these and other building materials. Pharaoh Nebka has also ordered that one of your peers establish a military post at the Selima Oasis to secure the caravan routes into the African interior. Once it has been established, you may look to the Selima outpost as a source of imported ebony, a highly prized luxury good.
Okay, Selima Oasis might not be the might not be the introduction to woodcutting just yet then. I think I got it confused with another one. Well, this one. Selima is the one where you're establishing a trading place for ebony. I remember that. That mission pulls a dick move. Let's just put it that way. Temple complexes, that's new. And luxury goods, that's mostly new. You could import it before, but you had no reason to. Yeah, bigger places of worship. Temple complex is pretty big. And then you can expand it, right? for lesser gods, which also give benefits. Also jewels. You can make gemstones, and then you can make jewels out of gemstones, which are worth a lot. Usually it's a good thing to trade. Ideally, gems are already pretty valuable, and then if you can make actual like jewelry out of it, man, it's a good source of money. Usually. Also, yeah, you need luxury. You need to give luxury goods to your houses for them to evolve into higher levels of society. Alright, let me pause real quick. Actually, no, we do ×5 to see what the requests are. I remember this map. The Teardrop Island. It's pretty unique. It's a pretty unique shape for a map, I'll say. It is very memorable. We have a bunch of farmland over there. Well, in floodplains. There you go. Floodplains over there. A little bit here. The floodplains on the right are not super convenient because they're deep, you know. The dudes would have to walk real far. So this. Okay, there's a strip of land that isn't flooded. Awkward. Alright. Anyway, that's the land. Jewels require stone, so we can have a few gemstone mines here. And down, oh, okay, a lot of them down here. This is more the gemstone area, I guess. And we can settle around here, I suppose. Well, I guess we can cross over here. Yeah, we can probably cross over here. We can settle a bit here to have some mines. And a little housing district. I don't want something too big. I don't want another bidet. Thank you very much. If I remember correctly, so you might be wondering, wait, hold on. Naval trade, which side does it come through? Because there's a Teardrop Island just dividing all of it in half. As I recall, it's on this side of the island that it comes through. Comes down to here and then just goes back up. I remember wondering that on my first playthrough of the original. And I'm pretty sure that's where the merchants came. So what can we do? What can we do? Pretty much all of the services, that's fine. That usually doesn't change much. Lettuce and grain and chickpea. Oh, wow, 3, yeah. 3 sources of food. You need 3 for the highest levels of housing, I believe. Oh. I think somebody was saying that you can just... That tells you what kinds of foods you can have on this map. You can produce 3 of those. Those 2, I guess, are imported. We'll take a look at what we can import later. Oh, I paused accidentally. Barley and flax. We can produce just about anything we would want out of farms. We can't fish, though. Yeah, that doesn't change. Industry. Gemstone mine. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Granite quarry. Sandstone quarry. So those are for stones. I think we got the hint that, hey, somebody might ask you for some of those. Maybe, you know what? We can only make a few mines here. Maybe one of these 2 is going to be only here, right? We're going to have a deposit of, I don't know, granite right here. Maybe. I don't remember how much granite is worth. Sandstone is not worth much. I don't remember how much... commerce. Granite is not great either. Yeah, sandstone is cheap as hell. It's the cheapest stone. Granite is, I think, the stone that's worth the most, but it's already just not worth that much. Compared to jewelry, jewelry is not worth as much as I thought. It's worth less than wood, somehow. Costs a leg to import compared to wood. Those numbers are kind of weird. Oh my, ebony comes in the form of a chair. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, weapons are the most profitable export, I suppose, but we can't do copper mines. We can only do gemstones and other types of stones and stuff. And, yeah. We can do these three. So we can do pottery and brickworks, but we don't have clay pits. That's important. The game kind of mentioned... Oh, we can't do reeds either. We can do papyrus, but we can't collect reeds. Okay. The game. It's funny because the game kind of mentioned, hey, by the way, you might be asked for bricks. I can't make clay, so I'd have to import clay. Oh, yeah, cool. Right, no land trading. That's fine. I'm not trading right now. If the game is truly going... sure, Slim Oasis. I can't trade right now. Don't bother me with that. If the game will truly ask us for brickworks, that means we need to set up clay imports for like pottery and brickworks. I mean, the imports in jewelry is gonna cover it just fine. I'm just saying. I'm gonna have to set it up at some point. Get breweries. Yeah, we can make barley. We can make flax. We have 2 gods. 2 gods? You might not be able to reach the highest level of housing then. I'm pretty sure you need 3 gods to reach the highest level of housing. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Who knows? Military, you're not allowed to make ships. Interesting. It's only... it's only land. It's probably worth it to make your own weapons instead of importing them. Culture, nothing changed. Beautification, nothing changed. Alright, the other thing we need to know, what can we buy and sell? Timna sells copper and weapons. Could buy our linen, our beer. We can't really make papyrus much. It sells clay. We can buy clay from here to make some pottery. And it's a land trade route, so that's convenient. It costs a lot to open it. Menetha doesn't sell clay, just straight up pottery. I mean, that's clever. It buys jewelry, so we're probably gonna want it. Trade route. Water trade route. Okay, so our jewelry production needs to be close to the coast, ideally. Close to the port. Buys beer as well. Bricks, sure. Well, I don't have clay, so... sucks to be me. You buy granite. Not that I particularly want to sell it, but you buy it. Abiju. You produce plainstone now? You didn't when I was there. Why would you buy papyrus? You produce plenty of papyrus. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna shut up now. It doesn't buy much of what I want to sell. I could sell granite to it, but it's not super worth it. Maybe at some point I open it. It's cheap and eventually it'll pay for itself, I suppose. Since I need to build up some granite, might as well sell some extra. Ah, Bidet buys jewelry and gems. And it's a water trader. It's a cheap water trader. This is probably our first trade partner. It also buys linen. Alright. Linen, gems, jewelry. All getting bought over here. This is probably gonna be... and it sells clay. So we could, you know, set up pottery nearby as well. This is gonna be our best friend. Yeah, we're gonna want this. We're gonna want Bedit for sure. And then Salima Oasis sells ebony. Ebony. It buys copper. Oh yeah, it does. It's a military mission. You can't produce copper, but it's military. You gotta defend yourself somehow. Oh, it does sell wood as well, so it probably is the introduction to wood cutting. but you also need to import ebony. That's a weird one. It's one of the exceptions in the missions anyway. It also buys linen beer. So that's a little like Timna, where I could sell some of my excess of these to them if I really want to. Our priority, I think, is going to be opening up trade to Bedet. And Menefer, probably. And then setting up jewelry production for money income. Let's see. So if the port goes somewhere around here, maybe here. If the port goes somewhere around here, we're probably gonna want a housing district like here. Let's make a normal housing district, not a bunch of lines like Bedet. I was really unhappy with my Bedet, but we make a housing district like kind of in the middle of the island. And then there can be industry kind of all around here, which is gonna feed the port. That makes sense to me. Makes absolute sense to me. I can probably build ships here. The game's not gonna care that the ships have a hard time coming out of here when the invasions come. Oh wait, I can't build most ships, never mind. I was in the mindset that I needed to build ships to defend myself. I've been doing that the last couple of missions. I think we're pretty much ready. I'm not sure exactly where. I'm gonna improvise a little bit. But like in the middle, somewhere in the middle, because then I can also have worker access for work camps that are gonna get inside the fields. Sure. Sure. We can think about colonizing other places later, maybe. Granite. Alright. The first request was granite. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna set up a few granite mines right here. And let it pile up here. So one thing that's interesting with this game too is the fairies. You set that down real quick. The fairies can't burn or collapse. There's no risk of letting them hang like this, kind of forever. The reason I'm mentioning this is if you want to colonize an island first, you can. The colonists are allowed to cross this even if there's no workers. You're gonna need workers for everybody else, basically. But colonists are allowed to go through. Otherwise, you couldn't, like, you know, colonize islands. Just kind of has to work that way. Which means that the fact that you don't have to worry about them ever disappearing means you can wait until you need land access for like land traders or something before giving them worker access and stuff. So I can just put this here and then set up my stuff and not have to worry about worker access for these until much later. And that is going to happen. I'll be restarting though. I'll very much be restarting because we need to set up a housing district here. And then the economy is going to be mined this side. We come down here. I'm going to try to set up living quarters a little better. Like, I'm not going to put... Mines are very undesirable for a radius of, like, 6 squares. Yeah, Menefer can go fuck itself. Mines are very undesirable for a radius of, like, 6 squares. So I'm going to try to do a better job than I did in Bedet to keep my housing on this side away from mines. Now, I'm not gonna... I don't need to cover the entire rocks over here in mines, so it's fine. Like, I can have housing over here and mines back here, up here, down here. It's fine. I'll be fine. Alright. Let me slow it down, pause it, restart it. And then there's gonna be a little bit of a time lapse. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Pause. Okay. Time lapse. Time, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna let it run for the moment. I've done a massive investment in jewelry. And a few jewel mines. I'm gonna need more jewel mines. I can put them up here or something. Yeah, because 6 squares is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here onwards, I could have houses all the way down here, which can give access to a road here that does a U like this. Give worker access like this, and then just I guess a road that goes like this. And maybe a road that goes like this. I don't know. There's plenty of ways to give access to workers. I did not build too many houses here. I can build more eventually. It's not really a problem just yet. These are gonna be the houses that I feed for now anyway. I need people to come in though. There's the people. There you are. Come in, come in. I forgot one thing. I need to open trade routes to you, and I'll open a trade route to you as well, because you both buy jewelry. And I want to sell my jewelry. It's going to be the best jewelry of all of the realm. Kingdom. It's a kingdom. It's an old kingdom. Exporting when over 0. Actually, this I'm going to export when over... I'll keep a supply of maybe 800. I don't... Actually, I set this up to contain gems. It should have to contain more than that. Sure, it can be all gems. It's fine. And I'll keep a quarter of it. Sure. I can set up more industry over here, because I can set up worker access over here for like a circle of workers here, another like industry here. I can actually even part of this side of industry, I can have a ferry over here and have a small colony here that will allow us to exploit these floodplains as well. There's a bunch we can do. There's a bunch we can do. Kinda love it. I could have pushed these further down, maybe. Would I? Yeah, hold on. I'm going to go into debt for this, because I want to. Actually, I did not need to delete one of those. I'm an idiot. But I can do this. And I can fit one more jeweler thanks to that. Yeah, I'm out of money. I get a bailout, it's fine. There you go. Better. Much better. These people need to colonize these houses, please. Well, I got, like, plenty of gold. I'm mostly fine. Getting this operational is gonna be a fun story, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. So I have a granary for lettuce here. Eventually we can, I guess, send roads up there and send more workers up there. Not workers, I don't know. I'd almost need a line district along here. Right here, actually. A small line district just to give worker access over here so I can have more work camps here to make it easier to use the rest of the floodplains. We'll see. Alright. The farming has begun. I doubt we're going to get much done. It's just how it goes. It's fine. This should begin soon. These have begun as well. Okay, production has begun. Love to see it. There's a little weird thing here. I hit the minimap so that I could, you know, place stuff. And I'm pretty sure all the places that go under the minimap to some extent, you just kind of can't build on. It was so... You probably saw it in the... yeah. I can't build here right now. It says I can, but I can't. Doesn't want me to. Food! Yeah, I haven't set up food on this side. Eventually I'm gonna have more farms of other stuff. The granary is gonna be more on this side, and it's gonna be more available to this bazaar. For now we're just gonna be feeding these. I do plan on evolving all my housing this time. I kinda need to reach the big level, the big 4,000. Anyway. Alright, some of our housing got some food. We'll need to set up more food. I'll set up more lettuce farms. for now. Well, it's flooded right now. Eventually we're gonna want barley and flax too. I have a lot of stuff to put on the floodplains. I think something I should do probably, I'm pausing. Something I should do probably is keep the food, I don't know. What's more critical to produce most of? Probably food, right? Just keep the food on the outside and like barley and flax like more on the inside. I need to remember I have this as well. I can use relatively easily. Well, I'm probably gonna have my religious complex somewhere here because I need a big road coming this way, and there aren't that many industries that I want over here, really. Speaking of industries I'm gonna want over here, I'm going to want, I don't know if the road can necessarily make it super easily, but I am going to want to set up granite. I just remembered that granite is kind of what the Pharaoh wants, really. One, two. I don't know that that's a great setup. Do you think that makes it? I don't think that makes it. Let's see. Does this guy make it? All the way to here. It's a little far. I have an idea to fix it though. You make it, you don't. You kinda don't. Alright, hold on. I have a way to fix it. This is gonna go like this. Does that make sense? I'm also gonna need this here and here. Can't burn, right? Okay. Attempt number 2 should make it here. There's a large empty space here that I'm not using very well. I should actually leave more space here for something maybe, but I don't plan on really having much industry on this side, so it's a lot of empty space, but what can you do? Oh, I am going to need, actually, now that I think about it, kind of a silly goose that I am. I need a storage yard for the granite, and because I have a storage yard, I'm also going to need a firehouse. Y'all are making it over here, right? You should. Yeah, everything's fine over here. These guys need to make it here to staff these people. How are we doing here? 80 workers required. More food's gonna help with that. More food's going to help with that. More food would help with that. Mr. Overseer of Granaries. We should have plenty of food. Just with these farms. I don't need to expand food just yet, but I'm going to. Eventually. Soon-ish. We're gonna want houses over here too. Gonna add them here and here. Desirability, that's something that's easily fixed. Do this with this guy and this guy. There you go. It's gonna help some of these. Entertainment? See, entertainment is something I can fit in here, I guess. In here, but then it needs to be close enough to the other places we might... Well, I'm just gonna build more schools elsewhere if I need to, it's fine. Let's build some entertainment. Actually, I can fit a music school over here. I'm gonna do that. Zero out of 6 workers. Do you not make it here? Okay, this guy just made it. Accelerate a tiny bit. Guys. This guy just barely made it. I don't know which one is working for the storage yard, but a bunch of them are making it here now. Okay, here we go. Production can actually start. Good. Okay, these two have started. Oh, well started. They've been placed. We'll get there eventually. Shouldn't be an issue to make it here, but I guess I'll make a road access here just to facilitate everything. There we go. It's a few less houses over here, but that's fine. We'll be fine without those houses. We got a bunch of luxury goods. Where's the trading? There's the traders coming for my luxury. Love to see it. We're not accumulating gems just yet. In fact, it seems like we don't have enough mines to feed all of these. Okay. Well, I have to stop recording for today. But I think next time I need to try to remember to... set up a few more gem mines, I think. We need our income to start picking up. Like, sure, the selling of these luxury goods is gonna be fine if it can pick up, but yeah. We need more gem mines to feed all these jewelers. It's going well so far, I think. I think I'm gonna like this city a lot more than the last one. We do need to make it to 4,000 though. We're not there yet. Not even close. We're back. Well, I'm back. You were never gone, presumably. I've kind of decided what I want to do with the floodplains since yesterday. We'll see about that though. Was I about to spend on something? Hold on, let me see the money come in. Oh, I love this. Get those gems across the water. You can do it. There's a bunch of luxuries waiting to be sold right here. And here comes the buyers. Come on. Give it to me. Love to see it. See, they're coming over to get the luxuries. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That's 1,200 luxuries getting sold. Look at the money, look at the money, look at the money. Ah! 1,500 gold. You love to see it. That's all we did though. And I can see that not all jewelers are getting fed enough gems. So we need to increase our gem mining capacity. How do we do that? I think we're gonna do mines here that come up to here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do mines all the way up over here or something. It's fine. Just not on this. Let's see. Production. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Time lapse. I forgot. Time lapse. Stop talking all the time that you're doing stuff and just do stuff and time-lapse it. Okay, so I added the mines, and then it told me, you know, you need more workers, and I was like, oh shit, we're gonna need way more workers, actually. So I added houses. I also started importing clay. I prepared this for multiple imports, but clay among others. And I set up some pottery as well. We might be doing that. We'll see. Alright, those two boats, you know, were not prepared to give me clay, so... Well, the storage yard was probably not prepared to receive clay anyway. Oh boy. I hate to start feeding more people. That's mostly what I need. Yeah, food. No entertainment. That should be coming once they find workers. Seems a bit difficult from way back here, apparently. One day they'll go this way, and then they're gonna find workers, maybe. Or maybe they did find the houses, but, you know, we're missing a lot of workers, so they're not doing it. Come on, guy, you can make it. Oh, he probably went this way first. Goddamn. Look at all these people, just, they have a hard time finding houses. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of know, but I don't want to. Oh. I'd have to add some houses over here, and I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to anyway. I mean, they sometimes find their workers, it's just difficult. These still haven't. It is random which direction they go, right? It's random, right? Oh, more food came in, huh? More food did come in. Oh, is that the flooding? Really? That's no flooding at all? Maybe it's not flooded yet. I don't know. Alright, a bunch of people are coming in. That's nice. I also need a bunch of money to come in, but that's where these come in. Okay, they did find some workers, so I'm gonna start having some entertainment. Yeah, they're evolving again. These guys would like more desirability, and yeah, it's not enough entertainment. Got it. It needs more entertainment. Well, entertainment should be... yeah, I'm gonna need to set something up. There. I hate it, but there. Houses. They'll be fine. These should... Oh, I'm in debt. By 3. I just bought clay, probably. Yeah, look at the clay. It's coming. That's what happened. Because it wasn't when I put something down. So, yeah, here's the clay, and then the clay is getting delivered to potters. for some pottery. Love to see it. Alright, more gems are coming in. So we're gonna, yeah. They're starting to feed all of the jewelers pretty regularly. That's good. That's very good. It's funny how some of these bags are low res, or at least what feels like. This feels low. Something's a little weird there. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, granite is mostly full. Something I would like to do is probably add a storage yard. What's wrong with you? Supply of food. Right, well, the bazaar is not placed. I could place down the bazaar, but it's not placed yet. Oh, I didn't put down a architect and I did not put down an architect and a fireman over here. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I forgot something else too. There we go. Oh boy. I hate having to do this, but I have to do this. Desirability. Well, we're gonna figure it out later. Beer. Beer's the next thing to set up. Well, we got employment. We got some money. I need to make a bit more money before I commit to beer. Something as big as beer to set up. I think what we're gonna do though is pause real quick. We're gonna set up a sandstone. We're gonna stop. It is sandstone, right? Yeah, sandstone. We're gonna delete these two granite places. We've got all the granite we are probably going to need. We're gonna make sandstone out of these two. And so we should be ready to give the Pharaoh what he wants. This small housing is sucks, but I kind of committed to never having industrial slums when it's avoidable, and it's definitely avoidable on here. It would have to be like a very small island like this where I can't figure out, and I'll still figure out a way to get basic services up there too. It makes you slightly more inefficient because you're duplicating a lot of the services on a lot of places, but it's mostly fine. Alright. We're still only feeding everybody with lettuce. I think the next order of business is sure beer, also grain, probably. Second food source. Wouldn't hurt. Pottery is starting to come in, that's nice. I got these two producing workers. Actually going to add the dance school, because why not? There we go. I guess I'll wait until I have more money, and then we're gonna set up probably beer and grain. Although it's in two different places. I'm thinking beer in these floodplains, because I have to put a little bit of a housing block on this side, since I'm committed to no industrial slums, and I'm gonna need to turn this on eventually for land trading, if I want some land trading, and I do. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a housing district on this side, and I might as well just farm a bit of this if I'm gonna have people over here, and it might as well be beer, because why not? The beer itself is gonna be brewed over here though. And then grain can be here on a lot of this, and then chickpeas can be up here maybe, and I'm thinking flax is gonna be on this floodplain. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm seeing it right now. We'll figure out what later. It's fine. I think to begin with on these farms, I'm going to be... oh, sandstorms. Oh, well, I'm not... Yeah, sandstorms, that's for land merchants. I'm not doing that right now. For now, I'm not going to build camps or anything. I'm just for the grains. I'm going to build farms here. And just the work camps are going to take a long time to fill them. But at least it's going to be started. We'll see later about a more efficient distribution of workers by having a little bit of housing over here for worker access. I am digressing. Also, I managed to talk long enough that I have some money, so maybe I should do what I said I would set up. Oh, people are leaving. What's happening?
I've been kicked out of my home, and through no fault of my own.
Oh, a bunch of buildings de-evolved. We ran out of food. We really need more food. All right, I'm definitely gonna be working on that. Oh boy. Anyway, time lapse time, I think. Okay, that's a bunch of the farming. I could add more houses, I suppose. I don't know. I might need to. The food is just now coming in, so they ran out just before they could be fed, which is a little sad, but what can you do? What can you do? Oh, I added grain farms, but I forgot to add a granary because I'm a silly person. Let's do something like this, and then we're gonna have a oh wait, it can't be here. Shoot, it needs to be here. I'm in debt? Oh no. Well, I can let it roll for the moment. Make some amount of money. Actually, you know what? I am going... Oh, here we go. Food is coming back in. Oh, I'm gonna... Okay, it's fine. They're gonna come back in. The workers are gonna come back in, and I'm gonna get some workers again. Yeah, it's not time to... prepare food. The farms are... Ugh. I think maybe... I think maybe the farms... I need to please the gods more, maybe. They're benevolent. What are you the god of? What are y'all the gods of? Oh, Osiris. We need to make a festival for Osiris, I think. And then maybe he's gonna be, you know, blessing us with more food, which... we really need. We're gonna accept grain in this one. I'm not yet building bazaars in the other small housing districts because I don't have enough food production right now to really handle that. I'm doing something silly, maybe just a little, but I'm gonna build my... Whoops. I'm gonna build my... I pressed... Oh, I must have pressed remove instead of cancel. I'm a silly boy. Alright, Festival Square right here. And the idea is I need to throw a festival to Osiris. I need to throw a festival to Osiris. God damn it. Osiris, it's gonna be lavish. They're both benevolent, they'll be fine. I need way more food, please. 53 additional. Come back in, people, please. Oh shit, I bought some clay. Please buy my jewelry, it's right there. Come and take it. Beg of you. We're accumulating a few gemstones, so we can probably add one more jeweler, although it's a bad idea to do it now because I'm going to be in debt more, but I'm about to make a bunch of money right here, so we're probably fine. Here they come. Here comes all of the cart wheeler, the cart pushers coming to buy all my stuff. Hey, there you go. I have a tiny bit of money. It's not gonna be enough to really justify it, but let's... Oh, shit, I need to build this to be able to build this. Okay, never mind. We're not doing taxes just now. I don't really have the money right now. Okay, this has worker access. I'll need to give this worker access eventually. I was thinking maybe eventually build a little bit of a posh district over here around a temple complex and a few, like, evolved houses. I thought maybe that could be fun. So maybe I'll just add a few more houses over here just to give him worker access, but we'll see about that later. Right now I have no money. Not enough for that anyway. Alright, well, we're producing enough workers for everybody. The floods are horrible, though. Yeah. These are producing a lot of food because that's their first time. But then the fertility will go down, and that made a prediction. Good inundation? Thank you. What is good to you? Is it gonna reach some of the farms for once? Oh! Well, good. See, that's why I did the harvest, the festival. I invested into making more food. This is an awkward spot. Oh. Oh, also, I'm lacking a few services over here. There we go. Yeah. One day I'll have supplies for everybody. Not right now, though. I'm gonna have a ton of barley. I need to set up the storage yard for that. Storage yard for barley can be over here. And then the storage yard for beer. Ideally it would be closer than that, but... Ideally it would be closer to the docks as well. Barley's gonna be up there. I'm gonna put the storage yard for it over here, I suppose. It's not gonna be super efficient, but it's fine. Except none except beer. We're gonna connect the two industrial districts a little bit. We're gonna need some brewers as well. Although I'm gonna need workers too. Definitely gonna need workers too. Alright. I don't know if we'll ever really need bricks. I wonder if we'll ever really need bricks. The mission description mentioned it, but like, I don't naturally produce bricks, so that's kind of awkward. I'm going to add, just because I'm a little nervous I didn't have enough I didn't put in enough. I'll add a granary that does half and half between grain and lettuce. There we go. I don't have a super efficient use of space, but it's good enough, probably. 100 workers required. Well, I need more food, correct? Yeah. This harvest needs to come in. That's going to bring us back a lot of workers. Or I can just add houses. A few houses. I mean, I could. We're about to make a little bit of money. Well, we just lost a bit of money because we bought some clay, but then we're selling a bunch of luxury, so we're gonna be fine. I'll wait until I have more money and probably more workers as well. Oh, it's demoting. Oh no. My city is not very stable. Come on, food. Come on, food. Alright. I'll see y'all once I have workers and or money to make something happen. That's what you call a good inundation? Did I not open it up to barley? I opened it up to barley. Are you telling me this is too far for barley? It might just... Oh, this side is not... I'm silly. This... Okay, well, we're going to do something silly like this. It's also not connected by a road either, okay. There's a few issues with my current city. There's a few issues with my current city that I'm gonna be fixing right now. Tax collector's gonna be here. And then we're gonna have some houses. And courthouse is gonna be 1, 2, 3 here. There you go. We'll figure the rest out later. It's fine. I don't need to have something... Actually, this doesn't require any services. It's absolutely my bad that these are not traversing. Yeah, this is not that great of an inundation, Mr. Osiris. You can do better than that. Oh, Ptah's not angered, is she? I'm pretty sure she's fine. I don't know why they're mentioning her anger here. Benevolent, approving. Alright, I'm guessing this means I should probably do a festival for Ptah as well. Here we go. Invest into a little bit of goodwill from the gods. At least the inundation wasn't so good that it destroyed all my barley. Oh no. There should be enough food forever now, right? Well. More's coming. More's coming. We'll be fine, maybe. Oh. There you go. Barley's coming. Everything's fine. People, moving! Please! The houses have evolved. Alright, I'll be waiting for a good time to come back. Oh! Oh! Well, I don't have a ton of stuff present, but I do have gems. I can see it over here. Hold on. My luxury is full. I need to be trading more luxury. That's what that means. It's emptying a little, but... yeah. Alright, well I have money. I just need the workers to move in. And then we're gonna expand a tiny bit more as well. Oh, you know what? Something I can do that won't require workers is open more trade routes. Timna buys stuff that I'm not gonna sell just yet. Beju is land. It buys granite, which is fine. I'll set up bricks soon, and I can sell those when they're over. Again, it's just I'm doing clay bricks in case the Pharaoh wants them, because I was under the impression that he was gonna ask for it. Bet it is opened already. Okay, so beer is going to start getting produced. I don't know. I guess I'll open a trade route for the granite and sell granite when over like 1200 or something. Sure. Commerce, not commerce. I need to open the trade route first. That was a Beju, right? Yeah. Confirm. They'll buy my bricks too eventually. Granite. Gonna sell some granite. Oop. Thank you, Osiris. That's the sort of thing I was looking for. I love it. Granite. We are going to export when over 12. There we go. Oh my god, it's evolving again. Because beer is coming in. Oh yeah. Do I have workers? I do have workers. Okay, and I have money too. It's time for a time lapse, because I get to set up more stuff. Cool. That might be it for now. Although, yeah, unemployment is at 0, but there's going to be more people coming in, I think. Oh, I'm going to add the courthouse for sure. Stop. Okay, here we go. And probably, oh boy. Education can be over here, probably. Sure. I forgot that I was maybe gonna be doing something like that. Oops. And then taxes are gonna be here. I guess I'll add the palace because I can. Where am I adding this damn thing? It's so big. I think it's a 5x5. It's a 5x5. Goddamn. It's too big to really fit here unless I move the dancing, and I don't want to move the dancing. Maybe I just put it here for now. We'll figure out our posh district later. This doesn't mean that I need to add services here though. Alright, well with this done I can do a tax collector over here. Which this guy's not gonna like, but fuck him. Might as well plaza. The foreign city. Oh yeah. I remember. That does happen. Some plazas. That's cool. Do you still not have food? Wow. New trade route to Salima Oasis. Hell yeah. Alright. Lettuce is coming in. Barley. Rip those guys. I mean, barley's full. I've begun the production of beer, but I'm not. I guess, do I have workers? Unemployment? Sure. Let's step up the brewery and start selling. You know what? I could have added them here. I have some regrets. Gonna add one of those over here. Yeah, there's probably... Okay, and I'm gonna start, I'm pretty sure... Okay, what do you sell, by the way? You buy... clay, pottery, beer, linen, papyrus, copper. I'm gonna open the land trade route. We're gonna sell our excess beer and even pottery to him. Because why not? Commerce. Sell when over 1200. Which is a lot, but like, I think it's fine. Export when over... I don't need to stockpile a lot of linen. You don't use linen a ton. I would like to import to maintain. I'm going to step up the imports a little bit. Imports of reed and clay can be a little higher. I'm not doing copper just yet. I probably should, but I'm not doing it. I haven't been doing any sort of military preparation. I probably should, but I'm pretty sure you don't get invaded in this one. Exporting went over 0, exporting went over 800. What was I setting up? Oh yeah, beer. Beer, exporting went over. Again, I'm gonna keep a decent amount just in case. We're not exporting barley, it's not worth it. Okay. Linen, we've prepared the exporting one over. Papyrus will probably also... Actually, papyrus can go one over 0. The schools don't eat a lot of papyrus, so you can mostly just do this. And usually the schools will still manage... If you're producing enough, the schools will still manage to mostly, you know, have stuff. Alright. Deliver. Hold on a second. You're accepting all gems. Sure. I'm gonna add a storage yard for papyrus. It's not gonna be a super papyrus for now. I'll probably have other stuff in it eventually, but for now it's just papyrus. I don't know where the linen's gonna go. I guess there's a spot here for linen. I don't know, my production is kind of all over the place. I don't have a very well organized production, I feel like. Reed is coming in here, so we're gonna have the reed production on this side a little bit. 3 is probably good enough. I have a ton of brewers too. Why is this not getting clay? There's clay right here. Guys? There you are. Good lord. What was happening there? Oh no, those are bricks. They're not clay. Oh. I'm silly. I am very silly. Alright. I'm gonna add the scribal school before we forget. It's gonna be right here. Oh, houses are evolving again! Second type of food. Well, I produce 2 types right now. I could be producing a 3rd type. I might start thinking about setuping a better use of this and then setuping for here. Yeah, making a small line district here, which gives access to more worker camps up here for better... To send workers faster up here. Otherwise, yeah, I can put the farms there, but it takes forever before they start producing, so they don't produce as much as they could. Could also set up the linen over here. I have a bunch of money, so I can actually get that done. However, I'm just gonna stop recording for today, because I'm done, but, you know, we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of setup when I come back. Yeah, I don't like my industrial district. It's too disorganized, I feel like. I don't know. I could have done it better. Definitely could have done it better. Okay, don't get mad at me, but I accidentally continued without recording. My bad. I built all this. It was, you missed out on a time lapse, okay? It's like I cut instead of time lapsing. Whoopsie. Here we are. Lack of desirability? It hasn't changed in forever. What do you mean, lack of desirability? I don't know. This game's mysterious sometimes. So I was just now investigating issues, and then I discovered I had other issues. But, I established all this. I put down a bunch of desirability because I'm rich. I'm straight up rich. I established a bunch of culture over here, especially jugglers, because the overseer was complaining. What? Oh. The overseer was complaining that we didn't have enough jugglers. It's perfect. I need one more dancer stage, apparently. But I think if I can get a... Because I have more than 2 dancing stages. The problem is that... Oh. Well, I'm having trouble producing linen is the problem. So these... Oh, now it's working.
The bazaar needs some items.
Yeah, okay. So I placed down these, but they weren't working. And now that I've reloaded, they're working. There's a little bug like this, apparently, that can happen, I guess. I don't know. But it was just causing me some grief. I'm going to delete this. Because I set up the linen all the way over here, and I noticed that I had an issue because my flax guys would just stay there and die to inundation instead of getting across, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I noticed the market was also not crossing to buy food and stuff, so... Figured it out. These don't work very well. Got it. Unemployment is at 10%. Yeah, it might be an issue. I don't know. What are we working on here? Oh, yeah, desirability was a problem over here. You know, I'm going to fix that with plazas, because I didn't plaza anything yet. Okay, well, I can't plaza over here, apparently. There we go. Maybe they're gonna help. Maybe they're gonna like the plazas. Yes, they will. Gonna plaza this island too, because why not? There we go. I already plazaed this. Let's plaza this one up too. My food supply was an issue a little bit, but I think I might have fixed it finally, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. And then it's more people. There's room for... I'm gonna have unemployment issues as well. This is the best sink of workers. It's 20 workers each. Oops, sorry. I probably could just do this instead of all of these. And then have a bunch of these as well. Oh wow, I hate how I spaced everything around here. I'm not making very efficient use of the space. I'll say this. It's not a very impressive city. I'm having fun with it, but it's not impressive. It's not like Bede where I'm straight up not having fun. Yeah, I'm kind of having fun, but you know, it's not great either. Okay, unemployment went down a bit. These are not working. They got workers. Yeah, they don't have flax. The next shipment of flax should make it across. They're not getting food, presumably? Food, yeah. Well, the next harvest is probably going to be great. I expect. Now that the food is settled. Oh, something I should do, too, I think, is some military. I don't think there's ever any invasion on here, but, you know. Might as well. Let's have some, I should place them more carefully, but here we go. It's ugly, don't look at it. We're almost done here, to be honest. I'm sorry, I did a lot of the setup over here without showing you. You missed a couple time lapses. One time lapse when I set it up, and then another when I put a bunch of desirability. Don't worry about it. It's fine, but if I look at the ratings, we're basically done, and we just need the population. And I think there's a bunch of population moving in. Current housing can hold enough for the end of the mission. And I never updated these. Man. Thank you for living over here. I'm sorry I was never good enough to give you a nice place to live. But here you go. They're gonna come in faster to get us to 4,000 if I level those up. Should probably do the same over here. Thank you for existing, boys. You got us there. I could just put houses. The plan was to, you know, have housing over here too, but statues will do the trick. So currently, yeah, 500 more can come in here. Just waiting for them to arrive at ×5 speed. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, and if we get food, these are going to evolve too. Food's coming soon. How's the gods doing? Because last I checked, this guy was not super happy. Let's have a grand festival of Patois. There we go. Are they leaving? Oh no, no, that was a merchant. I was like, am I losing people again? God damn it. Oh, there's people moving around. Oh, here we go.
Well done. You have established a thriving city that other Egyptian cities look to as an example, and that Nubia looks to with envy.
Cool. Eat this, Nubia. My city's great. Look at that. It's not that great. I did not make a very efficient use of the space around me. It's fine. It's mostly fine. But I could fit even more people if I really wanted to. It's a bit awkward, but I could. Alright, no, I'm not keep governing at all. Gonna click on next mission, even though we're not gonna do the next mission. Oh, I know it's Saqqara. I know it's Saqqara. I knew it was Saqqara before even. Saqqara is great. It's one of the first. It's a memorable mission. Let's just put it that way. We're not going to be doing that though. We're going to be doing the other mission that I didn't do that I could have done instead of Abu, which is a more military mission. I should try to not forget my forts until the end of the game this time. Probably. We'll see about that next time though. Until then, see y'all.